Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Phi and this is Money Philosophy. Today we are going to talk about Tesla again on the technical analysis side. I'd love to share with you my trade that I mentioned in yesterday's video. It's a swing trade that I did on Tesla, and then I will share with you my price targets for the next few days. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am a growth stock investor as well as a trader, and I'd love to share with you my investing and trading journeys. Sorry about the background today. My house is going through some renovations, so I am using my daughter's room for filming today, but I thought I haven't seen you guys in a while. You guys have not seen me on video in a while, so here I am. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and give it a thumbs up if you can. I really appreciate that, and let's get right into it. So Tesla finished the day today at $679. It had a very impressive run all the way up to about $697, but then it has retraced since. Let's talk about the implication of this retracement. Why was it rejected, and what are we looking forward to tomorrow? So let's begin with the daily chart today. Today's volume is 171%, which is pretty impressive. And it seems to have a continuation candle with a gap up. Tesla did not fill the gap today. It went all the way up to about $697, short of 704 price target that I mentioned yesterday. Then since then, it retraced back down and ended the day at $679.82. On the surface, this looked like a failed rocket launch, which is fairly bearish for Tesla after a breakout candle the day before. I think that Tesla is losing some momentum at its peak, which tells me there are a lot of sellers waiting to sell Tesla at the $680 to $690 mark. Having said all that, the volume is very impressive for today, and I do think Tesla still have upside potential. From here on out, how we play Tesla options is very important for short-term traders. If Tesla is to retrace back and fill this gap, I think it could potentially go all the way back down to $641, which is 50 days SMA. But if Tesla gaps up again tomorrow, it could spike above 704 and overlook the fact that this is a failed rocket launch. We've seen that in the past, where Tesla bullish momentum can drive the stock further despite the initial day of rejection. If Tesla moving sideways from here without filling the gap here, and it just have a few days worth of consolidating candle here, my expectation is that Tesla will then break out further, and that breakout will be even more violent than the one we just saw. The condition to that, like I said, it has to be consolidating with an indecision candle for the next few days. It cannot fill this gap. If it fills this gap, chances are it's going to go back down for a little bit. So let's take a look at the July calendar. The Q2 delivery result could come out as early as July the 2nd on Friday, most likely before market opens, or sometime over the weekend, could be July 3rd or 4th. I think that it would probably be released Friday before market opens, only because that would have more effect in the investing community than sometime over the weekend. Especially this weekend is a long weekend, with July 5th being a holiday and thus a non-trading day. So what does that tell me? It tells me that Tesla should be running up leading into July 2nd. It is not only weekly option expiration date, but also the date that Tesla would probably announce its Q2 delivery result. Today is June the 24th, so we are about a week and a half from that date, actually a week and 1 day from that date. Today is June the 24th, so we are about a week 101 day from July the 2nd. And so if you are buying options expiring July the 2nd, expect some volatility. And if you are correct in your projection of the stock price, the option can move very violently. So that is a good thing about July 2nd option expiration. If you are looking for something safer and still capture the run, I would say July 9th or July 16th is better than July 2nd expiration, but that's entirely up to you guys. I will share with you my July 9th trade in the next few minutes here, but I wanted to kind of go over the date so you guys have an idea that we are primed for a run up because of Q2 delivery results. Getting back to charts here is the hourly chart. As I mentioned in my last video, you see that Tesla consolidated around 200 days SMA and then started to break out yesterday and continued today. Today, toward the end of the day, it retraced back down, but it simply hit the pivot line here. It does not show any sign of complete bearishness as far as I'm concerned. But given the daily candle and a long wick up top, I think that we have to be very careful moving forward. But to me, it is still a bullish sign right now. The trading range for tomorrow is between $711 on the upper end and $665 on the lower end. It's interesting to find out. It would be interesting to find out what Tesla will do tomorrow. Right now, it is sitting well above 50 days SMA, which is $641. I think that it has great potential to get up to 704 tomorrow and possibly 711. This is all dependent on volume and momentum. I do see a lot of momentum at Tesla right now, so I do expect the stock to continue running. But if it does go sideways, there is a lot to look forward to next week, and I will be sure to make a video for you guys if I do see any interesting pattern. If the stock comes back down and fill the gap to about 655, that means that the stock could retest 641 before moving further. And then we will have to wait for the next set of signals. So for right now, I think we are still on the bullish side. For right now, we still err on the bullish side. Let me share with you guys my trade that I mentioned yesterday. Yesterday, I mentioned that if Tesla could hold $650, that means that it will potentially be very bullish today, and I would enter a trade to hold for a little bit. So I did enter that trade. I bought a call option for the strike price of $700 expiring July 9th. The premium for that was $1077, which is $1,077. When I share with you guys that information in the morning before I entered the trade, it was approximately $920. But I purposely did not enter because I wanted to wait until the end of the day. I entered that around 12:32 p.m. Pacific time or 3:32 Eastern time. I sold that option today also at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time for $22.50, which is $2,250. At peak, the option was approximately $3,000 worth. I wanted to wait a little bit to see if the stock will continue to go up because the breakout for Tesla could be violent at times, but that did not follow through. So I opt to exit my trade. The reason I chose to exit this trade today instead of holding for another day is because of the rejection from the $697 level. It had a long wick on the top that tells me that it might have been exhausted. I still think that we're bullish, like I mentioned, but I'm not going to risk the gain that I have. I might not be making a ginormous play here, but at least I hold on to my gain and I'll wait and see what the next trade would be. So that's my strategy, and I want to share that with you guys. for the leap option that I had, I purchased a $1,000 strike call option expiring March 2023. As I mentioned, I purchased it at $9,000. The option is now at $12,800, netting me approximately $3,800 in gain. However, I am not realizing this gain just yet, meaning I have not closed the trade. So I am leaving it to run a little bit longer. I'm hoping that this is going to be a bigger trade than just a $4,000 gain or a $3,800 gain here. I am managing it, but I think that given Tesla potential to run leading into Q2 delivery result, we probably have a little bit more to go. So I wanted to keep you guys updated on this trade. I have not taken it off, and I will let you guys know when I do take it off. So this is it for this video. I hope you find the information helpful. I hope you'll come back for another technical analysis sometime over the weekend. And until the next video, bye.